What's up, YouTube? This video is brought to you by Webull. If you'd like to help out the channel and get some free stock, make sure you check out my link below. Hey, I'm Chris saying in today's video is me helping you make sure you're prepared for any corrections or pullbacks that we may see along the journey, guys. Remember, it's a game that has many twists and turns, and so around here you got to be prepared for it all. Listen, if I helped you out in any way, but I was helping you make some money or give you a new perspective on the stock market, please make sure you like and subscribe and join us on the journey. Without further ado, let's take a look at my portfolio. Okay guys, class is in session. Today I got a jam-packed video full of teaching, and we're going to primarily focus on how to navigate a correction. Okay, it's important that you be mindful that you're going to have at least 3 corrections throughout a given year. Okay, some may be long in duration, some may be shorter. However, you need to expect them and understand that they come with the territory, but more importantly, I want you to play it correctly. Okay, so I'm going to go over some of the things I already teach, but I'm going to make sure it's top of mind so that you know how to play it when it comes, guys. Taking a really quick look at my portfolio, we're currently sitting at 161,000 on the year so far on this 0 to 100K challenge. If you are new around here and don't know how we put it down, we go from 0 to 100K each and every year. I try to show you guys, I don't care how much money you start with, if you follow what we do each and every day, from buying 125 shares minimum in all of our plays, if you are putting at least $500 minimum in every 2 weeks, and then you take part in at least 5 to 10 of our home run plays, guys, it's possible you too can hit 100K no matter where you start from. But on that journey, we do have to deal with pits and falls, such as corrections, pullback, and sometimes crashes. So I want to teach you the game so that you know how to play it, as well as make money during those periods as well. Let's get to it. Today, guys, I'm going to use one of our upcoming home runs, which is BNGO. Would have been a home run by now, but this stock too not only was shorted, manipulated, but also hit by correction earlier in the year. So if we look at this, I'm currently sitting at 752 in this. Check this out, guys. Always showing you what it is. 1,100 shares in this with an average cost of $4.70. A home run is when this play doubles from this point. So as you can see, I'm up almost 60%. Okay, so we're 40% away from this too being a home run. However, this play we originally had higher, and then it was knocked down to around this level where you see me holding it now. Okay, so that's what I'm about to teach on today. Number 1 is putting your trailing stop loss on plays such as a BNGO, otherwise known as a high momentum, high risk play. The high risk simply means, yes, unlike an Apple and all those kind of slow moving stocks, this play can double or triple or quadruple. Okay, that's high risk, because on the flip side, it can get pummeled down, let's see, 18%. It was down 40, 60, 80% earlier in the year, 3 months ago. Okay, so it's slowly climbing back. It's up 31 cents over the last month. Okay, and so we're just slowly coming back. However, to combat that, this is what you guys need to do. Go ahead and hit trade. Go ahead and hit sell. Okay, and then you have a drop down bar at the top of your screen, or whatever broker you use. You need to find this, whether it's Fidelity, Webull, E-Trade, Charles Schwab. Guys, you go here, and then you want to hit, you see where it say trailing stop loss. Okay, if a correction was to come, okay, and you got to expect them in June, you should see some of the plays falling. Maybe not your plays, but go look at lumber, go look at materials, go look at industrials. Okay, there are sector corrections happening all over the stock market. You will see when it hits your sector. Okay, and so I've been telling you that an 8 to 10% correction is expected. They're happening in pockets, but the S&P still will get hit momentarily. You guys want to either put in a 5 or preferably a 10% limit, so that if this play falls, okay, from its current price of 752, it will lock in your profits at around 686 to ensure you don't go down 80% 2 times in 1 year in this play, okay? And I want you guys to be mindful of that with your high risk plays. Somebody please hashtag high risk, okay? So that I can make sure that people understand which plays these apply to, okay? So this is your trailing stop loss. Then you just want to lock it in. You want to set it for, again, September 18th. And then you just want to make sure that you name the amount of shares, okay? So in my case, I got 1,100 something shares. I may do all 1,100, or you can do a portion. However you choose to play it is totally up to you. I'll just, for the sake of this, I'll just lock in 1,000 shares. Therefore, I'm protecting over nearly $7,000. That way that when this play falls, I don't have to sweat. I don't have to panic. I don't have to down talk anybody. I can just buy this over once it hits the bottom, ride it back up, which will double my money, and it's turn this 7,000 into 14,000 just like that. That's the trailing stop loss, guys. This is one way of many to dominate a correction or a crash. Next up, guys, is setting a limit sell order, okay? So using the same stock, BNGO, it's a play. Like you already know, I just shared with you guys, I have over 1,100 shares in this. Around here, we buy 125 shares of everything. And your goal is to always beat the teacher, which is me. So if I got 470, you need to be trying to get this at 450, 410, 379, what have you, okay? But same thing applies. Hit trade, go ahead and hit sell, okay? Now in this particular case, watch this. Now we are setting the price. So it's 752 right now. You may say if this play falls to, let's just say $6, we are putting in $6 so that if this play falls to 6, you know, okay, boom, I'm not going back down to $2 and $3 back in this play again, okay? I'm going to be out of this by 6. I'll have the bulk of my money so that I can rebuy this low. Same thing apply. You want to put this on for extended hours, just because Wall Street manipulates the market in after hours, okay? You can't play in that market, they can. So you want to put your extended hours on so that they don't drive the price down and you only got it for market hours, okay? Be very mindful, be very aware of that, okay? Then you want to hit continue, and then same thing apply, and then you want to set the amount of shares. I'll do the same thing for consistency's sake. So I'll be locking in $6,000. So therefore, boom, I got $6,000 I'm working with. If a correction, pullback, or crash happens, I'll wait for a bottom, rebuy this, and then I'll turn 6,000 into 20,000 once this play rebounds in a matter of months. It's just that simple. And if you guys apply these teachings, you will always dominate the stock market, mitigate losses, and weather any storm, correction, or pullback, okay? The last and final thing is, guys, this time around on when the correction happens, okay, we can never time it. So if anybody tries to tell you they know exactly when it's going to happen, please put them on mute, okay? We never know when they're going to happen. We have historical benchmarks we can use in times of year that they do happen, okay? Doesn't mean it's going to happen that same time period. I often told you guys, I told you back in December of 2020, all the corrections that was happening this year. Everything I said so far has came true. I told you there will be one in June, and we got one more to come in September. Look around, look at these baby sell-offs, okay? Be mindful of what you see. A correction is something that's 10%, okay? A bear market is 20%. Be mindful of what you see, and if it haven't hit your sector yet, it might be in another sector before it makes its way. But I'm more focused on the S&P eventually pulling back, so just be mindful, okay? Listen up, guys. Class is in session. Up next is our word of the day, and our word of the day is correction. I just want to really recap what we talked about, guys. It's important for you to understand the word correction is actually a good thing. It typically targets sectors that has ran too far too fast, and it is trying to bring it back in line, reel it back in some. That's why it's called a correction, okay? Typically, the duration of them is not that long. However, they can be swift and painful, okay? But if you use it to your advantage, it can set you up for a buying opportunity and some attractive prices in certain stocks, okay? So again, embrace all of this stuff that come with the stock market, understanding your play is not gonna just go up without a hitch, okay? If you're making money, you may wanna lock in profit. Okay, if you are in some high risk plays, you may want to use your trailing stop loss, what I just taught, or your limit sell order, what I just taught. Okay, you want to make sure you're minimizing risk at all costs if you have risky plays. If you're in Coke and Pepsi, okay, you don't have to apply none of this. Okay, those stocks will move like turtles and snails, and you ain't got to worry about them going down much or up much. But if you are trying to make money on a 0 to 100K challenge with us, and you're going from 0 to 10K, 10K to 25K, 25K to 50K. If you're doing that stuff with us, then you need to be mindful that on the journey, there's going to be some things you got to look out for and account for, okay? So be ready to use the tools to your advantage so that we can consistently dominate or at least minimize the losses that we will take on this journey, because I can guarantee you it won't be a smooth ride. Up next, guys, is our question of the day, and our question of the day comes from Lyric KO. He says, got in on AMC out of FOMO in January, but don't like taking losses, so I averaged down. Definitely one of the best moves I made, but not my highest position like most hold. And believe in your research, because having an understanding of what you hold will always put your mind at ease no matter the price fluctuations. Lyric KO, this is big facts, man. Listen, man, this is a phenomenal comment. He is kicking a lot of game for you all to take heed to. He is 100% correct, guys. When you understand the stock market and you have a high conviction on what you're investing in, you do not care about a price fluctuation, aka a down day. Okay, if anything, those are buying opportunities, or we go shopping. We call those Black Fridays around here, or early Christmases, okay? Understand, you need to know what you own. You need to invest in things you know, like, and love, because it makes a difference, okay? And when you do, you will see a whole different demeanor and a whole different attitude that you will have towards investing, because you can be down in a play you actually like versus being down in a play you don't care to be in, okay? And so when you get caught trying to get rich quick, or you get caught in a wrong play mistakenly because you had FOMO, or you got caught chasing, just remember the lessons we teach over here, okay? Because it happens to the best of us, but you guys got to learn from those type of mistakes and make sure that you don't repeat them moving forward, okay? But listen, guys, high conviction is important in the stock market. Research, have a full understanding of the stocks that you hold so that you know why you are holding them. That's why I always give out homework assignments, guys. Don't just listen to what I say. Go back and look at those stocks for yourself. Go back and look up anything that I say, just to make sure the things I say is checking out to be somewhat accurate, okay? Listen, guys, let's keep getting money on this journey. Let's keep continuing to have a blast learning and earning all the way to 100K, guys. If you have questions or comments, leave them below. I'll grab them and add them to my next video. Listen, we make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll see you all in the next one.